Long before, an Arlington Elementary School principal was arrested on charges of trying to solicit a 15-year-old boy for sex. There apparently was a warning sign at school that he was able to somehow sweep under the rug. Only now, according to court documents, did Arlington ISD administrators find out that other employees saw a variety of porn, including child porn, on this principal's school-issued iPad. Fox 4's Richard Ray at Morton Elementary School in Arlington with this investigation. All right, Richard, they saw it. This somehow didn't get reported. How could that happen?
The new information, Steve, will explain that, I think, and it's affidavits that comes from Stephen Paulson's court case back in Florida, and revelations in those affidavits that, frankly, have a lot of parents here concerned. 54-year-old Stephen Paulson was arrested last week in Florida, charged with attempting to entice a minor to engage in illegal sexual activity. Using the online name Texas Tony, Paulson was caught up in a sting operation, with an officer posing as a 15-year-old boy. Shortly afterward, he resigned as principal of Morton Elementary in Arlington. But now we learn a campus technology manager at Morton has told supervisors that early in 2012, he was asked by Paulson to fix the principal's district-issued iPad. And on it, he found a website with young male pornographic videos of homosexual conduct. The IT employee told an instructional facilitator who called Paulson to the office. The IT employee says that Paulson explained he had loaned the iPad or that a neighbor kid had borrowed the iPad and he must have gone to those sites. Satisfied with that explanation, he further reports, then he asked if I could get it off the iPad or remove it. Arlington school officials say now that nothing was reported beyond the principal's office at the time.
The information that we submitted to the district court was obtained after the recent arrest of Stephen Paulson. We are working to ensure that the appropriate reporting procedures are followed. We are cooperating fully with law enforcement. Student safety is of the utmost importance.
For parents with children at Morton, like Jennifer and Troy Barker, the relentless stream of disturbing allegations is both shocking and painful.
You look right out your back door and you see the school there. And after we found out the news, I sat there on the back porch and just cried. You don't know what they're going to do to your kids.
Kids are so trusting. You just don't know what can happen, especially when, I don't know, it's still just a shock. It's right in your backyard, literally.
The Barker twins attended Morton, and the family had many dealings with Principal Paulson, never suspecting there might be a problem.
If they hadn't just completed the 6th grade there and they had another year or so to go there, I would have taken them out of the school.
We're back live. There are two serious red flags that parents are raising here about those reporting procedures. The first one, of course, is how that could happen without any of that information getting past the principal's office in Morton. But second, we're told by parents here that if you're issued an iPad through the school district, you have to sign a waiver that makes sure you do not lend that out or let anybody else use it. So that alone, if in fact Paulson told the IT guy he'd loaned it out or somebody borrowed it, that should have triggered something, Steve.
Right. What else do we know? They did talk to the authorities. I guess they saw it on the news, and that's what got them coming forward or heard about it. What else do we know they told authorities?
Yes, and it was there are affidavits from a couple of people that were involved in this, both the IT guy and the instructional facilitator, which I'm told is kind of a middle management thing above teachers. But the IT guy is particularly interesting. In the affidavit, he says there was no stuttering, quote, no trying to find a lie in his head. He really believed that Paulson was telling him the truth, although he reports later that something in my gut told me something was messed up. And he said he looked for future evidence, but there were no reoccurring incidents. But again, I know that the school is taking this very seriously, and reporting procedures are going to be looked at very hard.
Definitely,
Steve?
Definitely. All right, Richard Ray, thank you.